season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get back to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Single back takes the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Gonna run it. It's Cooper. Fights through a tackle. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And now from the pistol formation. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense defense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Might kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmaking.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tackle, but forced down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Toss play, running right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. One down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Seminoles will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. One team stays on the sideline, offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. Methodical but effective, Bill. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting They spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The ball is picked off. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
The pocket breaking down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. That's a solid return. Good work on the return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Fighting off the defender. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Coverage seam downs the ball right there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And here's the return. Oh, he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
Without the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They finally make the stop right near midfield. A 1st down. the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running back has it on the screen now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. He's swarmed by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made over the middle. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Bringing pressure. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Clean through the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Across midfield. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 13 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Put him out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring him down. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for some space. It's Cooper. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Okay, it's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Hands off to the left. Runs through the defender. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they pick up the first on the ground. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking right, this one caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the first down at 17.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the special teams. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Kennedy. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Breaks into the clear. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up the first set of downs. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. He made the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Seminoles are going to cash in this red zone trip. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Now here's the toss play. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Seminoles. He couldn't stop him there. No No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Hit just as he throws the ball. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? On the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, they give up a huge pass play and then come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this 1st down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the 1st down, this one feels like it's over.
Riding away with a running game.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Now it's 2nd down here. Gives it to the back. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Handoff to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Noles will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.